How to sell more products online. This coming weekend is Bank Holiday weekend, plus we have the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, so it's a 4-day break. This is the perfect time to see what you can do differently to maximise website visitors and revenue for your PPC campaigns. It's actually very obvious. If I were to have just looked at the past year performance of some of our PPC accounts, I would have known which keywords increased in conversions or dropped in traffic during the Bank Holiday weekend. With this information, I could have taken several steps to prevent a decline in visitors or potentially generate more revenue from my e-commerce sites. In this post, I'll discuss ways on how to be proactive when it comes to paid search techniques. I'll also talk about the different tools you can use to predict when there may be an increase or decrease in visitors. PPC traffic can have many ups and downs throughout the year. Christmas and Cyber Monday are typically peak times for e-commerce sites. But what about times when visitors increase or decrease during times other than major events? Do you know when to expect a surge or drop in visitors? Do you know how to accentuate the visitor surges and mitigate the decreases? Or, like 99% of businesses, do you wait until it happens, then react? Why is it important to predict traffic patterns before they actually happen, you ask? Well, a pattern that a lot of people get stuck in is being reactionary rather than proactive. If you're just treading along and everything is going well, then one day your web visitors suddenly drop. Then you go into a reactionary mode to try and fix whatever went wrong. Being proactive means you know that website visitors may decrease, and you can do things early on to prevent any major drops in them. Being proactive also means you can find things that may cause traffic to increase during a certain time, and you can then position yourself in advance so you're not late in the game and allow other competitors to get your customers. Google Trends. Google Trends is a free tool that allows you to enter several keywords at a time and determine when the peak search times are for those keywords. You can set it up so it shows you peak times throughout the year, month, etc. Example, one of our clients sells Valentine's Day gifts and I wanted to know approximately when people began their search for these items. I enter a few keywords that relate to Valentine's Day gifts into Google Trends and see approximately when people begin their search online for these items. Instead of waiting until a week before Valentine's Day, I can now position my ads to a few weeks, if not a month early than normal, to maximize traffic and conversions for those Valentine's Day related terms. Google AdWords or Yahoo reporting. A second area where you can look to find search patterns in your industry are your own Google AdWords analytics and Yahoo reports. You can easily run a keyword report for an entire year, month or single day and find out which keywords peak and dip within the time frame specified. With that information, you can plan out the year on what keywords you should bid higher on to gain more traffic, or to bid less on because people don't normally convert well during a particular time. Example, one of our clients sells pet products such as food and toys for cats, dogs and birds. With a report on the past year performance in Google AdWords, we were able to determine that people buy products for cats more in the springtime, products for dogs more during Christmas, and products for birds more during the summer. So we focused more on products for dogs during Christmas than I would in the spring or summer. By focus, I mean bidding higher on better converting keywords. I would try to add additional keywords for products to my list during this time, and I would talk with my clients about featuring dog products on the landing page over cats and birds during this time. By being proactive and knowing when traffic patterns increase and decrease, you can take the necessary steps to get in front of your customer before your competition does, and maximize traffic and revenue. Want us to look after your online marketing using the latest strategies to maximize revenues? Then check out rawlocal.com to see our services.